And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. So just about set now. And on the hill in this one, Yu Darvish.
Yeah, very respectable numbers last year, a sub 350 ERA. And, you know, guys like that, you may think, well, they're elite pitchers that are pitching sub twos, they're dominating. But when you can have that kind of consistency, you know you have a chance to win the ball game every time he takes the mound. So, you know, good season last year. Opportunity for him to go out there and repeat it this year, possibly even improve. But I tell you what, if this guy's pitching for me and I'm playing in the outfield, I'm loving every minute of it.
That misses the zone, and that's ball 3.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Now a drag bunt, third base side, and it goes just foul. 3-2 on the way. Got him swinging, and there's one down. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
So digging in, Jimmy Rollins. 1 out, bases empty. Out to short. Jones fires across the diamond. 2 quick outs at the top of the first here tonight. Here's a Mets lineup now. It features a great veteran presence, Jimmy Rollins.
Boog, what a great talent. I mean, the kind of player who can dominate a game at times, be a perennial all-star. He's going to take home some hardware as well. I mean, he's one of the best in the game today and always fun to watch.
2 outs, bases empty. Eddie Matthews will hit next. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Out towards left center. Bonds coming on. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that is that. It's the Mets nothing. Marlins coming up. Major League Baseball is on the show.
Try to open up, but then I close sight. Cause who could understand what I feel like? Is what I feel like. I know it ain't.
Back here in Miami, and starting this one, Frank Tanana. What do you have on him?
He's a dominant pitcher, but he can get a little too relaxed second and third time through the order and miss his spots. That's where we see him get touched up. If he maintains the same intensity that he has in the first inning and the second inning, I think we'll see him hand the ball over to his closer.
And now for the Marlins, Rod Carew. This to third. Matthews gets it to first. 1 up, 1 down. And time now for the Marlins lineup. All right, Siggy, how about all the talent in this lineup?
They're deep, first and foremost, but the way that they can manipulate their personnel for matchups and everything else, it's very intelligent the way that they use their team. And I think it creates a little bit of uncertainty for opposing teams, especially in a big game, big series.
One down, base is empty. Out there to center. And that'll fall for a base hit.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Yeah, the batter now, Barry Bonds. Man at first, 1 away. Upstairs.
No, he's really working him away, this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
At the belt and fires. Got him swinging for the strikeout. No advance. Good job behind the dish. And that's the first strikeout of his major league career.
And it could be the first of many if he meets the goals he set for himself and the expectations others have for him. He doesn't want to just win games. He wants to dominate at this level.
Do you think young pitchers can sometimes get too caught up in trying to rack up Ks early in their career?
Boog, I think they can. It's kind of like a hitter that doesn't have power. The thrill is still hitting a ball over the fence. And so for a guy, even if he doesn't have power stuff or strikeout stuff, a strikeout is still something that makes him stick his chest out a little bit further.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That ends the inning. One left for Miami. Scoreless after one. New inning getting started. Here's Juan Soto.
I thought this was a fun note on Soto. In 2023, he hit home runs in Mexico, Canada, and the U.S. I don't think it matters where Soto plays. He's going to hit home runs everywhere he goes.
Here's a 1-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. The 1-2. And that's a fair ball. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's got a leadoff double.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Just a simple ground ball the other way. They had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Don Mattingly up now for the Mets.
That's ball 2. 2-1.
Just missed.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it, so that's a good take by him.
Ed Drummond behind the plate calling balls and strikes. Maybe one of the most respected umpires around the league.
He's not the kind of umpire that you're likely to notice back there, and that can be a huge compliment, really. So if you're just kind of quietly doing your job, staying consistent with your calls, hitters, pitchers, managers, even fans, they're all going to appreciate you. Ed Drummond, he's that kind of umpire.
This to center field, and that'll fall for a base hit. Coming around third is Soto. He will score, and they take the lead. It's an RBI single, 1-0.
We don't see this a whole lot anymore where hitters with 2 strikes are willing to shorten up, tighten up, and try to hit the ball back up the middle other way. He was trying to hit that hole, I believe. Very good at bat with 2 strikes.
Now a chance for Paul O'Neill. Next offering is in for a strike. And that's downstairs and outside. 1 on, nobody out, a run in here at the top of the second. Pitch in the dirt, and it's 3-2.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're anticipating based off the trajectory, get yourself into scoring position.
Bautista makes the grab, 1 away.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Here's Riley Green.
7, the left fielder, Riley Green.
And that's in for a strike. And it's 2-2. And there's a ball. Swings and misses. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He's out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
And here is Brian McCann. And that one is downstairs. And that's ball 2.
Boog, the runner at first needs to be careful right here. He's dealing with a pickoff artist on the mound.
Strike on the inside corner.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swings and misses. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now 1-0.
But that's not what that pitch was.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is...
The next up for the Marlins. And he blows that one by him at 100.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Pitch misses. The count now 2-2. Making 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
You usually are going to see that inside fastball a little longer coming in from the opposite side, but that pitch really got in on him right there. I mean, that's a well-thrown pitch. Tough to do anything with that in terms of getting the hands through and the sweet spot of the bat to the baseball.
Jose Bautista, the next up for the Marlins. That one missed. Two outs. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. And we're all square. It's 1-1.
That's a game changer right there. A big time swing, and we're all tied up. What pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. And at the plate for Miami, Tony Perez. In the dirt, 3-2 now. Two down, nobody on. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. And a foul ball. Breaks his bat and pops it up. Tosses to first, and that's the 3rd out. But we're all tied up thanks to this solo homer. All even at 1 apiece. You're dialed into the show. On to the 3rd inning, and stepping in for New York, Ian Kinsler.
Well, here's an interesting stat on Darvish. He has more than 100 wins in his big league career. The only Japanese-born pitcher with more wins is Hideo Nomo, a former teammate.
Swing and a miss. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
Wow, just great bite to that slider. There's just not much you can do with it. You know that, but you don't want to get rung up by the umpire.
Believe me, it's only one man. Believe me. Instead of trying to play the back, I always play the front, and not depend on me.
And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Ty Cobb. Darvish kicks, delivers. Swing and a miss, and now 2-2.
2 strikes.
Swing and a base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
So up next for New York, Jimmy Rollins. Next pitch is outside. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Darvish delivers. High fly ball out into left center field. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. Out number 2. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. So 2 down now, and here is Eddie Matthews. That one misses. 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. Mets leave 1. Score remains deadlocked at 1. As we go to the last of the third. And now for the Marlins, Eric Chavez. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, he didn't get the call on the mound the pitch before. Felt like he should have had him looking, I think. But, you know, that's good composure right there. He found a way to come back with another good pitch to get him to swing and miss.
So the lineup flips over, and stepping in is the speedy Rod Carew. Swing and a high fly ball. That's out to center. Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
Up next for the Marlins, the second
Frank
baseman,
White, the next to hit.
White.
Two outs. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. That one hit to right. O'Neill. He's there. He's got it. And the inning is over. With 3 complete, we're tied at 1 apiece. And we're back. And now it's Juan Soto.
This is a batter right here who really produces in these night games, and we saw the latest example of it in his first AB.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Towards first, and foul ball. Swing and a ground ball. That's the first out in the top of the 4th.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it and got the ground ball.
Mattingly.
And here's the first baseman, Don Mattingly. Base is empty, one away. Top half of inning number 4. Just off the inside edge. And that is downstairs. 3-1.
Oh, they have had a hard time scoring in this one. The pitcher out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
There's a strike at the knees.
I got 3-2.
Ground ball left side. Over to Perez. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th.
The right fielder, number 21, Paul O'Neill.
Paul O'Neill digs in now. 2 outs, base is empty. Next offering way off the plate. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
2-2 count.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Caught him looking for the K. And the Mets go down 1-2-3. Score remains tied 1-1. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 4th. Here's some real power at the plate. Barry Bonds. Next offering is fouled back. Next offering upstairs.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
Here's the 2-2. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him.
That one hammered, but pulled foul.
His eyes got big. He saw that changeup way out in front. Better to pull it than to get jammed on something off speed like that.
In the air, left side. This one could be trouble. Now he'll turn for second. And that's a 2-bagger.
I really like the approach to that swing. That was a good changeup on the corner, but he recognized it early, did get jumpy, and just smacked it to the opposite field.
1 out, runner at second. Chipper Jones, the next up for the Marlins. Next offering is in for a strike. Some heat there at 98 miles an hour. Johnny Bench
The catcher,
now at the
number
plate.
5,
Well, in
Johnny
their win last game,
Bench.
this guy came up with 2 home runs, obviously trying to keep the roll going here in this one. Clips the corner, and the count 1-2.
Well, made it so comfortable for his club to secure that win. Very fresh team today, and it doesn't have to be all on him, but the way he's been swinging it, I expect him to have another big one.
Man at second. Swing and a line drive slicing into right field, and that's the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. We played 4, all tied 1-1. Welcome back.
Leading
Quite
off
a
for the
pitcher's
Mets,
duel
the
so
left
far.
fielder,
Here's how the
Riley
starters have performed up to this point. And there's a foul ball. See ya! Strikes him out for the 2nd time today.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
Ryan McCann.
Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. In the air, left field. Hauls it in for the out. And there's 2 down.
The batter, number 5, second baseman,
Ian Kinsler up now for the Mets. 2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. Inside.
That's
And the
inside.
count's even at 2. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Around first, heading for 2. Into second, and he's got a double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that.
the
Really
center
good
fielder.
swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
So the batting order turns over, and now Ty Cobb.
Runner!
Here's the pitch. Runner on the move. Strike in there. Out at third. And that ends the inning.
When you get thrown out at third with 2 outs, you kind of want to keep on running. Not a great decision there as it ends the inning.
We head to the bottom of the
Leading up for
5th.
the
Stepping
Marlins,
in,
the
Jose
right fielder,
Bautista.
number 19.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
The first baseman, number 33.
So up next, Tony Perez.
Perez.
Was to move the runner
Now
up
batting,
and give your
the
team
third
a chance to
baseman,
score the
Eric
go-ahead run. That's
Chavez.
exactly what happened, so you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at bat.
And up next for Miami, Eric Chavez. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
He's gone off speed. He needs to elevate here with 2 strikes out of the zone.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Gets a piece and stays alive. Bautista over at second, one down. Trying to get him to chase on the changeup that time.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Man at second. Tapped softly on the ground. Kinsler tosses to first. So it was a long battle at the plate, but they still managed to get the out.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Rod Carew, the next up for the Marlins. And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Swung on, belted. And it's off the wall, but foul. Line drive, base hit. In to score is the runner from third. It's an RBI single. They take the lead. It's 2-1.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. So 2 down. Now the number 2 hitter, Frank White. Next pitch is downstairs.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Two outs. Stays alive. Two now.
Full count.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Barry Bonds next to hit for the Marlins. Payoff pitch. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. But the RBI single pushes across a run, and this is now a 2-1 ball game. Back here in Miami, top of the 6th inning. Here's the Mets leadoff man, Ty Cobb. And that drops in for a strike. Signs of activity in the pen for the Marlins. Wade Davis up and loosening in the pen. Number 51 warming up as well. Pitch is in the dirt. It's 2-2. On the ground, right side. Over to Perez. Leadoff man retired in the 6th. And next for the Mets, Jimmy Rollins.
Now just about to hit that century mark. 100 pitches for this game.
That one in the dirt. And that's ball 2. Up the middle. On the run. Throw to first. And save. He busted it down the line for that infield single.
That's why you run hard 90 feet. Take nothing for granted, especially when you've got great speed. I'll take the infield knock.
One down. Here's a big power threat. Eddie Matthews. Here goes the runner. Pitch misses. Tag. Safe. Benches throw too late. And the tying run is now in scoring position. Siggy, he definitely showed off the wheels there.
Yeah, and it turned out to be a bang-bang play. StatCast gives us the data, and that stolen base wasn't possible without that sprint speed.
That one missing inside. Juan Soto in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Swing and a miss. And a full count now.
Well, he went inside a couple of times, and now outside. Hitter's not exactly sure where to look for this next pitch.
With the go-ahead run at the plate, and we're in the top half of the sixth. On the inside corner for called strike 3.
Well, even if you don't feel great about it, you've got to swing the bat with 2 strikes in this situation. You've got the tying run out there in scoring position. Just put the ball in play. Maybe something good will happen. It just didn't look like he understood the situation.
Juan Soto now. The 1-1. Sinker catches the zone at the knees. Rollins at second with 2 down. Popped up. Swift should have this one. And that's the 3rd out. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. Heart of the order, 3, 4, 5 coming up. It's the Marlins 2 and the Mets 1.
I'm too involved in God, not television. According to his purpose, not somebody else's mission.
Back here at Lone Depot Park, bottom of the inning, and here is Barry Bonds. Right side. Throws to first, and that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th. It's been a fun debut for us to watch. He's been pretty good going deep into this game, and that's always impressive for a guy getting his first start in the majors.
Yeah, pitchers love to work deep into games because they want to find their rhythm and then be able to repeat it over and over again. And you can't find your rhythm if your debut only lasts a few innings. So he's picking up valuable experience with each pitch he throws at this point. It's been a nice outing for him, Boog.
And down on strikes he goes. That's his 9th strikeout so far.
It's almost like he's telling the guys in the bullpen, stand down, I got this.
And at the plate for Miami, Chipper Jones. That one drilled left field. That's back. And it's out of here. An absolute smash to left. 3rd home run of the season. It's 3-1.
Power versus power right there, like 2 locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? Well, a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
2 outs, nobody on. Now it's the Marlins catcher, Johnny Bench. So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
A little tardy on that fastball. Is going to have to get it going a little quicker. Get that front foot down.
2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across here in the bottom of the 6th. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
Swing and a miss. 98 miles per hour on the gun. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. And this is now a 3-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Wade Davis. He's making his second appearance of the season.
Number 17, Wade Davis.
Don Mattingly up now for the Mets.
The first baseman, number 23, Don Mattingly.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Well, in this one, the offense has sputtered. Somebody's got to find a way to get on, keep the line moving, and manufacture at least 1 run. Then maybe you get 2 or 3.
Fouls it off. Still 1-2. On the ground to short, Jones. Handles, throws to first. That's the first out in the top of the 7th.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
So digging in, Paul O'Neill. The 1-1. That one fouled off.
Your company, my sugar, feels like you only come around for me. My glass is never